ROLI unveils a new affordable Seaboard, Ableton makes a huge purchase, A-Trak finally reveals the details of his brand new DJ battle, and some of my favorite DJs come out with a brand new podcast. Find out more coming up. Thank you for watching P.TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video. A few months ago, hardware manufacturer ROLI came out with their new Blocks product. This was a modular synth system that hooked up to iOS, had pretty cool control, but now they just unveiled what I think is the most interesting product. They're calling it the Seaboard Block. This takes their 5D controlled Seaboard line and shrinks it down to 2 octaves, and the best part is the price. For $299, you get a full-fledged Seaboard. With the Seaboard, you can pitch bend and modulate your sound in ways that are just not possible on a normal MIDI keyboard. And the price of $299 makes it really interesting for people that don't have a lot of money for their gear budget, or people that are just interested in getting into the Blocks range but want a little bit more control. This new Seaboard is definitely the way to go. I'm really interested in this, but the one question I have is, will there be MIDI compatibility going forward to hook up to a regular computer to use the Seaboard Block as a normal MIDI device? Because right now you just have support for the Blocks, so you need the other blocks as well as the iOS app to run it, and then you'd have to run that audio into a computer. So I'm really curious to see in the future, do they just unlock it and let you use it as a normal MIDI keyboard? I really hope they do. That would make it even more enticing as a product. Also, another cool thing about the Seaboard Block is that you can connect multiple of them together. So if 2 octaves aren't enough for you, you can just pick up another one, slap that onto the end, and with the magnetic sides, it'll feel like one giant keyboard, and you can get up to like a full, 49 key, 67, all the way up to as many keys as you need for whatever project that you're running. Another huge production-related announcement that went down this week is that Ableton announced that they're purchasing Cycling 74. This is the company that develops Max, so Max for Live was developed by Cycling 74, will now be developed directly by Ableton. I'm curious to see how this affects the Max for Live platform going forward. I hope that with the budget that Ableton can give them, because Cycling 74 was a pretty small company in comparison to Ableton, will they get more funding, and how this will affect Max for Live's integration into Ableton Live going forward. We've been on Ableton Live 9 for quite a long time, so maybe this is a sign of things to come for Ableton Live 10. I hope so, because Max for Live is a huge integral part of the step from Ableton Live 8 to 9. It opened up a lot of doors for different kind of devices, for development for everyone that knew how to run Max for Live to make their own devices. So I hope that this opens the door even more to more developers to create their own, unique VSTs or plugins for Ableton, and things that aren't usually possible with different developers of different plugins. Hopefully it brings tighter integration and more possibilities as far as Ableton Live is concerned. World-renowned DJ A-Trak announced last year that he'd be organizing a DJ battle, and details will be coming soon. Fast forward a couple months now, and DJ A-Trak has announced the Goldie Awards. Not only is it a DJ battle, but a beat battle as well. And with judges such as Diplo, Just Blaze, Manny Fresh, Craze, Mihad, Destructo, and the Hooligan from Selection, this star-studded event was going to be held September 7th in New York at Brooklyn Steel, and he's inviting everyone to submit videos. I'll go ahead and leave the link down below to the instructions on how to submit your entry for either the beat battle or the DJ battle. This is definitely going to be one of the highlight moments for DJ culture this year, along with the DMC World Championship and the Red Bull 3 style. I'm really curious to see what kind of styles that the Goldie Awards will bring out, because unlike the other 2 major battles, the DMC and the Red Bull 3 style, there is no hardware limitation for the Goldie Awards. So you can bring any controllers you want, up to any amount you want as well. So I'm really curious to see what kind of creative stuff that people around the world submit, and what kind of new talents and stars we'll find from this battle. And last but not least, I gotta give a shout out to 3 of my favorite DJs from LA, DJ Spider, DJ Mr. Best, and Steve Wonder, for putting out their brand new Selected Eclectic podcast. It's about 3 weeks in now, and it has to be one of the best DJ related podcasts that I've heard in a while. They put out mixes with different genres of music, ranging from anything from indie rock to hardcore backpack hip hop, and blend it all together. And not only that, they're nice enough to release the track list as well. So if you're looking for new gems to throw into your sets, definitely subscribe to the podcast. I'll go ahead and leave a link down below for that as well. And check out that playlist. There's tons of tracks that I found on there that I haven't really heard anywhere else played, and I've integrated into my sets, some really dope stuff. So if you are into podcasts or you're just looking for new tracks, definitely check out Selected Eclectic. So that's it for the news this week. So question of the day, are you interested in entering the Goldie Awards? Go ahead and leave that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right there to subscribe to this channel. Or if you'd like to watch more content, go ahead and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching P.TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.